So you can see the signal here is -1 here. Trade filters, no. If you look at the position versus filter position and calculate the total size traded, then they are the same. However, the trade sizes are different. Trade sizes for position +5, +5, +10, total equals +20. Trade sizes for filtered position +5, 0, +15, total equals +20. If your transaction costs isn't linear, you might incur more TC when trading bigger sizes. So in the filter position case, your save TC PNL could be negative, I think. So yeah, that's something you might want to think about. OTOH, if you have fixed costs of trading that makes you want to minimize number of trades, then the filter might help a lot more. Conditional distribution. On that note, it is also possible that even if your fast signal is profitable, gross P&L, but once you're using it as a filter, it might not be profitable. I had a conversation with Redacted about this. Conversation is redacted on the request of the party, but I hope the point is clear. Yeah. It's a great way to incorporate higher frequency signals you can't actually trade on explicitly. Need to be careful about conditionally selecting those signals though based upon what's driving the rest of your trades. But it's a very cool idea. What do you mean by conditionally selecting those signals based on upon driving the rest of your trades? So let's say I think high frequency momentum works. It's just too expensive to implement. If I use it to help time my trade into stocks, I'm not actually doing high frequency momentum. I'm taking one side of the trade, the shorts, on a subset of stocks at a point in time. That's a conditional implementation of the idea. More generically, if you've taken some higher frequency signal and you're implementing it on a subset of securities or only at a specific time, you've created a conditional implementation. Makes a lot of sense. Like, it's very possible the conditional implementation has negative EV despite the unconditional one has positive. Exactly. Appreciate the explanation. Smiley face. Long story short, in the extreme example of where your fast signal is consistently wrong, when it's activated, you might be better off not applying it, despite the fast signal has predictive power in itself. The converse could also be true. Say your fast signal is consistently right when it's activated, then a signal that might seem weak on its own could very much be strong after using it as a filter. Proper multi-period trading. The actual proper way of trading a fast signal in conjunction of a slow one is to use multi-period optimizer. But I'm not super familiar with it yet. I do have a plan to write about it in the future. Check out some takes on MPO from 2 practitioners and 1 Jabrani below. So Centipede again. Could be interesting to know about MPO and think about the problem. Just my opinion that it's overkill for most strategies. Plus, you need to be sure your multi-period alphas are consistent, and that is non-trivial. Getting it wrong will be worse than not trying MPO at all. What do you mean by consistent there? Here. Very roughly, if you have a fast 1-day alpha and a slow 10-day alpha, then if the slow alpha is positive today, your 1-day prediction might be biased positive for the next 10 days. Peter says, are you guys running CVX portfolio? Multi-period opt implementation, by the way, or just straight towards CVS opt? I would guess there's like less than 200 people worldwide who knows how to use multi-period opt correctly, and I'm not one of them, unfortunately. Robot James says, have you ever seen a production multi-period optimization? I know of 2 existing, not directly witnessed 1 in testing. That's all for today. As usual, any comment, feedback, correction is more than welcome. Please give me a short bullet point, and I mean short review of this article for my notes. For my notes, because there's a lot of good stuff in there. The fast versus the slow, dude. I like the ideas of this. The fast, you have a slow signal, but you go ahead and you check the fast to see if it's actually time to enter or not. So instead of just based off of one signal, you're looking off of two. One's fast, one's slow. The fast one usually isn't tradable. Okay. Main idea: fast signals might be predictive, but often aren't profitable due to transaction costs. Yes. Solution: combine many signals or smooth individual signals to improve profitability. Core technique. What? They have a limit on 4.5? Core technique. Use fast signals to tilt or bias slow strategies, meaning filter trades rather than directly trade the signal. Key references: ideas from Macro, Centipede, Jeff Yan, and a paper to trade or not trade. Implementation: only execute slow signals trades when confirmed by a fast signal.
Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
Saving costs and enhancing profitability. Important subtlety: even non-profitable fast signals can add value by reducing unnecessary trades and transaction costs. Risk: sometimes filters based on fast signals can unintentionally increase costs if not managed properly. Next step suggested: look into multi. Okay, sick, dude. That was a good little overview right there. Matter of fact, I kind of want to do this for the last article I did too. So I read his other article here. The link of this one is in the description. Please do go check it out if you like, if you want to read more. He's a smart guy, clearly. Clearly smart guy. Clearly smart guy. Much love to him. Thank you for sharing this. Let's go ahead and change this because we only got so many things here. Please also give a very short bullet point to this. Thanks. Okay, so this was the article prior, and I didn't do this before, so I want to go ahead and do it now. Reason for a few seconds: explores tweaking low frequency backtests to manage risk and improve true performance. Emphasizes the unchanged backtest results can signal better risk management. Highlights the need to distinguish real improvements from overfitting and optimism bias. Advocates for granular analysis beyond overall Sharpe ratios for better insight. Okay, I have better notes up there. Okay, dude, that was that. That was a good article. Let me know if you want me to go through some more of these. I will make sure that link is in the description. This was a fabulous read, and this is the name of the article here, just so you can dive deeper if you'd like. And you can see trading fast signals, multi-period trading at home, dude, at home. Let's stay at home.